everybody. Today we're going to be talking about why you shouldn't judge a game's quality by its community. A quick warning, what makes a good game is purely subjective and varies from person to person. Do not get mad at me if you have a different opinion or anything of the sorts. So before I ramble on any further, let's get to the video. A good game to bring up when thinking of games completely judged by their community and not their actual quality is Fortnite. You might say, oh yeah, Fortnite bad, ha ha ha. Although I've been bored of it and I have been guilty of this before. It's really easy to hate on a game like Fortnite with a community of like 9-year-olds. But Fortnite isn't all too bad. It really isn't. Although it has gotten boring for me, it doesn't mean there's no reason to like it in the slightest. And most people just don't like it because they don't want to get made fun of or whatever of the sorts. It's not a bad game. It's just completely teared apart because of its community. Another game that fits the toxic community kind of stereotype-ish thing is Call of Duty. Though Call of Duty might be a worse game overall, maybe depends who you are. In my opinion, it's not too good, but it's still not a terrible game. And a bunch of people are just not giving it a chance because it's a bad community. There's two very big similarities between these two games is that they're both completely full of 9-year-olds or whatever, young children. I just like calling them 9-year-olds because that's what most of them are. They act like 9-year-olds. They might be 9-year-olds, but they act dumb, essentially. Dumb, with quotation marks at least. They think they're better than everyone. They have no sense of sportsmanship or anything like that. They just think, you're bad at the video game, I'm good. Therefore, I should get praise. And they go on and go on about it. That's why you can see people online all the time, like children that say, oh yeah, I'm better at this game than you, and you're bad, and I'm cool or something. Although, I agree with people that these communities are not the best. It does not mean in the slightest that the games are bad, because they're not. In my opinion, if you want to know how to judge a game for its quality and that's it, find a trusted critic that can actually judge a game for its quality with no bias, without saying something dumb. Like, some IGN stuff is ridiculous. Remember when that thing about Pokemon Sapphire where it had too much water and it got deducted points because too much water is bad in a game of Pokemon, which makes no sense. And that's why you should always listen to trusted critiques, nothing else, except for your own opinion after you played the game. Of course, always trust your own opinion. If you hear a game is so good, but then you play it and you don't like it, guess what? I'm not saying you have to play it. Just always take critiques and reviews into mind. And that's all I have to say about this topic. Hope you learned something new. Hope you took my opinion into consideration rather than just being like, oh yeah, doesn't matter, you don't upload. Well, I'm gonna try to upload more consistently. And also remember, I have a podcast channel. And also go follow my Twitch. I'm gonna be live streaming a lot more there. And goodbye.
Forge against these enemies a grand and global alliance